problem 17. And 17 reads, it is definitely efficient to produce an additional shirt if 1. The marginal social benefit of the shirt is greater than 0. 2. The marginal social benefit of the shirt is greater than its marginal social cost. And the answer choices are either 1, 2, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 and 2. I'm sorry, Roman numerals. For this question, you can do it without a graph if you know the rules, if you know the rules that govern efficiency in production, then you can figure that out. Just to kind of visualize it better, though, I want to draw it as a quick graph, supply and demand graph. And we have to remember that the demand curve equals the marginal social benefit. The supply curve equals the marginal social cost. That's something that you should just always keep in mind, because remembering that will benefit you. Okay, so the first one option is it's definitely efficient to produce an additional shirt if the marginal social benefit of the shirt is greater than 0. So here we have the marginal social benefit curve. And at every point on this line, the marginal social benefit is greater than 0, except for when it hits 0. So this point right here, the marginal social benefit is greater than 0. However, if you produce at that point, the marginal social cost is much, much higher. And what you in fact have is, because this is the equilibrium quantity. So what this creates, when the marginal social cost is higher than the marginal social benefit, what you have is the deadweight loss. It's inefficient at this point, or at any point beyond the equilibrium quantity, the efficient quantity. So the second choice reads, the marginal social benefit of the shirt is greater than its marginal social cost. So for the marginal social benefit to be greater than marginal social cost, that represents every point along this line up until you reach the equilibrium point. So if the marginal social benefit is greater than the marginal social cost, that means you are on a point that is not yet at the efficient point. So it's going to always definitely be efficient to produce an additional unit if your point is anywhere before the efficient point. If you're anywhere along this line, producing an additional unit is going to be efficient. It's once you hit that point that you've reached the equilibrium, you are efficient. You're as efficient as you can get, and any point beyond that is going to become inefficient. So the correct answer is B, 2 only.